Yeah. Hey, give me a T. Give me the E.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals and the champions of the NFC, the New York Giants. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had on their card just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the... Once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here, and I think we're in for a treat.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And he gets back to Hardman. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Smith. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Giants.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
That is hard. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Folks, extra point is good. And the Giants are up and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11 mighty. Here's
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Quick slant hooked in by Neighbors. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37.
They'll run. And this is Smith. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Give to Smith on the zone read. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Run inside with Smith. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Give up the middle to Smith.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's now fourth down and less than a yard.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Look right. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jackson Dart. Touchdown, New York. Now, folks, on for the extra point. He's got it. The Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
11 MT, paint. Here we go. 11, right in.
On first and 10, Burrow. Rolling right. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On one, right?
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And the Giants will have great field position right around midfield.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10.
Neighbors in motion.
49-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Push brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
7-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Pass brought in by Chuck. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
It's a gain of 18.
11 Thomas.
And the Bengals first down.
A first down throw for Burrow. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's Ryan Rico now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. This returnable for Hardman. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
23-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And despite a nice juke, they're going to get a yard to show for it. Second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
Out of a shotgun. It's Dark. Throw right side, taken in by Neighbors.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Now Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10. At our 27-yard line.
11. Here we go. Stop.
On first down, Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
The 33-yard line.
12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains. And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this.
On 2.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11. Wide it. Stop.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down. That's complete to all the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
12.
First and goal
Here we go.
at the 8-yard
11,
line.
Thomas. Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On first down, Dart. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
48-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They'll run with Smith. And he'll take this one in. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, New York.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11. Gun. 12. Right, 80. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That's caught by McCaffrey. So 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen. Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Open man's got it. That's Chark. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 7.
11 MT, tape. Here we go. 11, Sahad. Right in, Sahad.
Now, Burrow. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Howard. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eleven MT. He's just set. Right 80. 12.
On first and 10, Burrow. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and it's a big-time takeaway.
And the strength on display, rambling from tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Second and a yard. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Now a 3rd and 2. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Giants. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
On one, ready? 11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Now second down throw for Burrow. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Now it's going to be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
On one, right? 11, 11, 11. Here we go. Big 13. 12, 12, 12.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big game on fourth down.
And the Bengals first down.
12, 12.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
11, 11, 11, 11. Hey, can.
To throw is Burrow. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
11, MT, 11,
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed and move the sticks. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton.
You know, Mike, one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days. And I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. You know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in it. And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need to have it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on third down.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Giants. Out of shotgun. It's done. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Now to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this. Second and 5. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Moving to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Folk down for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead.
Bengals 7.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Can. Start. Start.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season.